How well do you know India? In this video, the professor will share facts about India that will shock you. I would like to ask my brothers and sisters to like and subscribe to Movie Community College because the professor loves you. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Superbot, very early, 3:20 a.m. I am up. I'm on my fourth cup of coffee. Four. What's up? Aridos. So I walk into this Port of Subs that's run by a bunch of Indians. Port of Subs is like a Subway sandwich shop. You can get sandwiches and chips and whatnot. And I walk in and I see there's like 4 Hindu women making sandwiches. And when I walk in, I go, Aridos, and they go, like, what? And then they just smiled. And I did not eat a sandwich. I just had to use the restroom. Anyways, how are you? Dhanyavad for watching. Dhanyavad. Probably a D, don't you think so? I am here to do a Bollywood Top 100. Excuse me. Clear my throat. I apologize. And this is going to be a film that I would never have guessed would be a Bollywood Top 100. Somebody asked me to react to a couple of trailers of it, and I did, but they were blocked. Why are you blocking this stuff, dude? All this does is promote your films. But anyways, the film is called Gadar, and in English, Gadar is revolt, and the secondary title was a love story. So this is a revolt, a love story. And something interesting about this film stars Sunny Deol, and I remember talking about this in another video, and I kept saying Sunny Leone. That'd be a completely different video, you know what I'm saying? It's a completely different video than this. And somebody said, no, Professor, you mean Deol? Yes, I mean Deol. And it had Amrish Puri, great actor in it. And it came out the same day as Amir Khan's Lagan, which is that's pretty good to go head to head. Now, Sunny here is an interesting cat, I think. Ani used to tell me that he was a Sylvester Stallone of India, I think, like the Rambo of India, and I've seen his films. And to me, he always struck me like a second-tier actor. Like, oh, we can't get Amir Khan. We can't afford Amir Khan. Let's get Sunny. Oh, we can't afford, name set superstar. Let's get Sunny. And not that there's anything wrong with it. He's got more films than I do, obviously. Ampure was in it too. Did I say Ampure? Great actor. And watching this film, I saw a different side of him. I mean, I saw him in SRK, Dar. Dude, so ridiculous. In a good way, but just like, what are you doing? And this was a really good film. This film, I'm going to give you a little bit of overview and kind of talk about the ending of it. Just an incredible fight scene that I was just like, what? I think Sunny should be like, if we were going to do a Indian superhero film, you need him like as to play Beam or something like that, right? This is a love story that is set, again, like the title Revolt, a love story. It is a historical piece. I think it's probably a historical fiction where these things probably happened, but these aren't really the people. This is kind of just a collation of various stories, is my guess. It's set in 1947 during the Partition of India, and what's going on in this, in the historical context, is Churchill is screwing the pooch, dude, right? Churchill is, again, this is one last middle finger as his fat little evil butt, has to withdraw. And I really dislike Churchill. And the reason I dislike Churchill is he's responsible for 65 million Indians dead. And we never talk about that in our society. We never talk about it, right? Especially in America. Oh, Churchill, no, dude, he's an evil bastard. He's an evil bastard, dude, and we need to treat him like Hitler. This idea like he's some kind of good... Oh, what a courageous man to stand up against Adolf Hitler. Courageous man who was responsible for the Bengal famine. How many people died? And when they're like, sir, we need to send food, people are dying by the millions. And he said, they're just Indians. Who cares? Like, yeah, so... racist. Super racist. I hope he's enjoying his extra warm spot in hell for 65 million Indians dead. That really pisses me off. That really pisses me off, dude. Like, people accuse me sometimes that this is an act. That I really don't love India like this. Oh, go ask Indians that know me. You go ask them. I have some Indian friends. He's like the whitest Indian I've ever seen. I've been bleached with that cream that Katrina Kaif does, where I was really dark. Like I was like Sri Lanka dark, and they dumped this white cream on me and made me. But I'm still Indian. Jai Hind. Anyways, we're supposed to be doing a movie review here, aren't we? I'm getting crazy here. Maybe it's because of my tight pants. And so this film is set during the partition. And what's going on during the partition is you have Sikhs and Hindus are getting the heck out of Pakistan. And they're going to India. And then like Muslim Indians are getting the heck out of India and they're going to Pakistan. So you have this kind of meshing of people, leaving, going in various ways. And there's atrocities that happen. There's a lot of high tension. This partition by Churchill, was designed as one last shot to destroy India because he thought he could start a civil war. Nice guy, right? Anyways. And so what we have is a story is Sonny's character is a Sikh truck driver. Falls in love with this girl who is a Muslim girl who is from, what would you call it? Aristocrat, maybe? I think was the term that was subtitled in the film. I guess we can go with that. Kind of aristocratic, family, a bourgeois. And they fall in love. So you have a mixing of Sikh and Muslim, castes. I mean, all these different things. It's just not going to work. I guess Sikhs aren't really in the caste system. I don't know if they are or not. But just different social, economical things. And it's just like, this is not going to work. And so this is their story of how this thing develops, right? And how it lays out. And this is a great film. This really is a great film. I think this is Sonny's best film that I've seen. I mean, he was good in Dar, but this was outstanding. And there are two scenes that I just want to talk about that I thought were really, really, really good. Number one, his love interest is going to be gang raped, right? She's going to be gang raped, and he saves her from that. And out of that, he has her dress up as a Sikh to protect her, so nobody knows that it's a woman. Very, very good scene, right? Very, very good scene. The second scene is the ending, where, dude, you want the goosebumps? You want the goosebumps? Where you see him and you see his wife, you see the child, their child, and it looks like they're being held in the court of outside, some kind of Pakistani kangaroo court or something, right? Like they're being tried there, and they're giving them an opportunity to denounce India, to denounce, Sikhism, Hindu, whatever. Just denounce everything, and we'll let it go. And they're outside, and it's like they're surrounded by a crazy mob, the military, and they're not saying anything initially. And Sonny just starts chanting about Hindustan. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it. Hindustan. And he just starts yelling crazy. and this just enrages everybody. Just enrages them. And there's this great scene where they start rushing him, like, you know, so you get all these angry, you know, Mohammedans pulling out their swords, and they're like, that's it, you're going to die. And he grabs this big post, like, that was cemented in. And this is why he would be a great beam, right? He just grabs his post, and he just, shakes it loose. He picks it up, and he's just like, kong, 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 kong. He's like Donnie hitting sixes. Kong, 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 kong. Just it. Beating the crap out of everybody, dude. And it was when he was just yelling about Hindustan. I think he was saying "Long live India, long live Hindustan," and you know, and then they kind of just walk away into the sunset. You know, they kind of run away. They get away from the crowds. The crowds are just crazy. But it was just a really great film. It was like a great patriotic film, and I think as I watch India, and I've been watching you now for 3 years, maybe. I don't know why you don't make more films that are nationalistic. You know, I think when you know, if you're one of the cons and you want to like really get back in the good graces, make some pro-Indian films, not anti-Hindu, right? And that's I think that's the key. You see that with Kasari, you see that with Uri, you see it with Article 15. I mean, you can have some controversy in it. Right, you can have some controversy in it, but be pro-India, right? Be part of the solution, not the problem. So this film was very, very good. Again, you know, it's in the I'm putting this in the Bollywood Top 100. Just a great, great performance from Sonny, and just make sure you get your right Sonnies. Don't be Googling the other Sonny. You'll be in for a shock. Your eyes will be in for a shock. And if you haven't seen it, and it's a little bit of an older film, what did I say, 2001 it came out, I think? I don't remember. Early 2000s, you know, so it's 19 years old-ish. It's a good film. It really is. And I think that if, again, for my counterparts that do this, go see the film. Go see the film. It's a good film. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And share this video, will you? I'd really appreciate it. Peace.
Greetings. I am Minamoto no Yoshitsune, #1 samurai in Japan, and I am here to greet you on behalf of Movie Community College. The professor and the warrior queen would like to ask you to subscribe to their channel, Movie Community College. They are close to 200K and they need your help. Please like and subscribe to Movie Community College or face the wrath of Japan's #1 samurai.
I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message.